Davis, owner of Be Happy Quilting, and I'm going to start off with some tips. And the first one that I wanted to teach about was ending your binding. I'm not going to show you how to do your corners or put the binding on. I'm just going to show you how to end it so you have a seamless look at the end. You first want to have, when you're putting your binding on, leave an 8 to 10 inch space between the two. And then I want you to take it and overlap it and kind of eyeball it up so you have about the center of that open space. And we're going to just cut it straight off right in the center. I know that seems harsh, but work with me here and you'll see that it's all going to work out. Now, once you have that cut, and you'll see there's the space, and I've cut it here, you're going to take your overlap. Now, this is an important thing. Whatever you measured your binding to be, whether it be 2.5, 2 1/4, and I use 2 1/4, that is the width that you're going to need to cut here, from this edge to here. So, once you get it to that point, you overlap the two, you take your ruler, and I use 2 1/4 as I said, and I'm going to mark 2 1/4 on there, and I'm going to just draw a line there, just so you see for reference. So from here to here is 2 1/4, and that is the width of the binding. Now, I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut that off straight right there. So you just have the two ends now. Now, this is the tricky part. And this is where you need to pay attention, because many people, like even myself, have twisted these, putting them together. So this is going to be an easy rule of thumb when you're putting the two together. You're going to put right sides together. You're going to put the right over the left, and you want to overlap it just a hair on both ends. And you're going to have to squeeze it in a little bit so you can see it together here. Now, here's what I want you to notice. Pull on that. See this corner? You want that always to be up. And this is going to be your sewing across here all the time. Now, I'm going to just put a pin in there just to hold it where I want it. And you can actually draw a diagonal line right across where you need to sew, so that you know you've got a nice straight line. You want to go from corner to corner. So I'm just going to take my pen and mark a line across there. And then we're going to take it and put it under the sewing machine and sew it. And you'll have to squish the two ends together to get it under there correctly. And we're just going to sew right down that line. And then you want to open it up and make sure that it's flat, which you could see. Take my pin out here. That it's flat all the way down. Now, all you have to do is take the corner that I told you that's open, and you're just going to cut about 1/4 inch like you would be a seam with your scissors. You don't need to do a rotary cutter when doing this. Now, take your fingers and finger press that open a little bit before you sew it together. So just kind of finger press that, fold it in half, and as you can see, it's straight across, and we're just going to take it in this machine and sew that down where we left off. And there you have it. It's perfect every time. You have a seamless binding. And any time that you can't remember, you can refer to this video to jog your memory how to end it. And I hope you'll stay tuned for more tips and tricks from Be Happy Quilting. Thank you.